Hi everyone, welcome to Stunner Share. So in this video we are going to see the Nifty and Bank Nifty post-market analysis as well as the few of the stocks which we have discussed yesterday, how it has performed. A strict disclaimer, whatever analysis I have shared in this video is all my analysis, so please consult your financial advisor or please use your own strategy risk reward management so that you will be able to play with it. Please do not blame me for your profits and loss. Okay, you guys know I was like expecting rejection, and even clearly in Bank Nifty you can see what happened was like we were expecting support to be taken here, exactly second support we were expecting. I was expecting rejection over here, and it traveled at that zone itself. It did not move that good, and it traveled at that zone. But Nifty on the other hand, I was expecting some bearish scenario, but ultimately it started consolidating at this zone and gave a good breakout. So I should have at least been very conscious, or I should have taken a risk, very less risk trade, because if I have just entered after these consolidations, if I have just entered about this high around 17,135 and keeping a stop loss of 17,009, like around 36 points or 35 points stop loss, I would have easily got some good move. But I was expecting as like today is the expiry day, so there will be some range bound movement, so we might see some reversal. So my mind was sticking to these zones only, so I did not bother Nifty much today. But ultimately Bank Nifty moved what we expected. We were like drawn these two boxes. I was expecting some rejection here, I was expecting some support here, and it traveled in the same way. Okay, there was some consolidation, some upside move was also there, but honestly speaking I was expecting some rejection, but did not happen. I saw a post from like saw a message from one of the follower in Telegram stating that today there was a bearish golden pivot zone, but I faced a loss. I booked the loss. So that was the post I saw, and he has booked 5,500 rupees loss. One question to who's over like watching this video. Just one question. Market has taken a support over here. Market has gone towards a bearish golden pivot zone, and where is the reversal we could see? Okay, I have clearly told that if you wanted to go with a reverse, if you wanted to go with a short trade or reversal trade or the golden pivot zone, wait for some patterns. What is that pattern? Either you need to wait for wick reversal setup pattern, or you need to wait for doji reversal setup pattern, or you need to wait for extreme reversal setup pattern. What is the pattern you have found here? I don't see any pattern found over here. Only this one particular candle is there, but this is not like, what should I call this pattern as? I don't see any proper name for this pattern. This is like a long led candle. That's it. I don't see any reason to take a reversal trade here. Okay, anyways, assume that you have taken a trade, assuming that you have this is a rejection candle, so I am going to take an entry below this. So below this, if you are taking the trade, the stop loss is just 70 points. Okay, and the Bank Nifty lot size is 25 lot. 25 is a 25 quantities is a lot size. So 70 into 25 is 1,750 rupees is the loss if you have taken a trade. Okay, but my point here is like there is no reversal happened, there is no reversal seen. Even I was like waiting for some trade, but I did not see any reversal. Even here there is a reversal, but it is a bullish reversal setup. And what I have told is like when the candle is closing above the golden pivot zone, it is better to avoid the trade. Okay, so I don't know like with what reasons or with what condition you have taken a trade. Maybe if you are able to give a reason, I would be able to check and cross verify and correct your mistake. But honestly speaking, if you see over here, first candle is a wick reversal setup candle, and after that good consolidation, 1 2 3 4 15-minute candle inside this candle. So we can take a buy trade above this candle, and you can keep a stop loss like whichever, like either this low or this low or this low. In these three low you can take a good stop loss and go for it. Okay, and also you need to note that there is some big like golden pivot zone and there is some resistance zone. So whether can we go for the trade or not? That is the reason I avoided the trade in Nifty. Though Nifty had given a good consolidation, my point was like, okay, there is some golden pivot zone and we could see some resistance here. So why do we need to take a risk? So avoided the risk. Okay, so this is what happened in Nifty. But in case if you are going for a buy trade, you need to check whether can you go for a trade. If you are going, how much you should keep your stop loss, where you should exit. All these things you need to consider. Clear? And if you wanted to go for a golden pivot zone trade like reversal trade, wait for some pattern to form. without any pattern formation, how you will be able to take a trade? Clear? Please wait for some pattern to form and then take a trade. And then let's move on to the, okay, so if you guys ask me for any analysis on bank nifty and nifty, it's like movement from low to high. That is what has happened. If you see nifty, it rejected from the low, went to the high. Nothing, single sided move, a good trending day move. I could not call this an expiry day move. I was expecting some rejection only, but it went good. The bulls are like acting very good, and bank nifty also the same way, started rejecting, taking support at the low and moving, started to move up. Okay, so this is what has happened with nifty and bank nifty, and tomorrow both nifty and bank nifty might have let me check it, bullish bias only, or let us see. So they are having a bullish bias. Camarilla is a bullish bias, Camarilla, and CPR is also a bullish bias, but bit wide. So you need to be very cautious, and it is having a bullish golden pivot zone. So we might take a support at this bullish golden pivot zone. So let us see how it is performing. And in the case of Nifty, it's like very bullish sign, and then golden pivot zone is also seen. So let us see whether we are able to take some support and move further upside. So it would be a like pullback to buy opportunity only. I will be like waiting for a nifty and bank nifty, but wait cautiously and check for any patterns and then go for a trade. Clear? Just like that, do not go for a trade. Now let us also see what are the other stocks which we had in radar. One is IEX. IEX is one stock. What I was expecting is like it will reject. I was expecting that this IEX stock will not be bullish. I was expecting some rejection in that stock. And ultimately, if you see in a daily chart, it gave a rejection, but on a 15 minutes time frame, it was not giving me an entry at all. On a 15 minutes time frame, it was not giving me an entry at all. So I was like waiting for the previous day high to reject and all those things to happen. These two candles showed rejection, but I was like waiting for like exact rejection to happen. But this candle gave a good close. Then ultimately what I decided is like, okay, it is better to remove this IEX from the watch list and remove it. So IEX was not a good stock like which we were expecting. I was expecting a bearish move, but ultimately it did not give a bearish move at all. Next is UBL. UBL is one such stock. We were like very bullish on that UBL stock, and if you see, it gave a good close above the previous day high, and the entire day remained inside this one single candle itself. Okay, so as I always say, like any good closing is seen above the previous day high, it is better to wait and watch for pullback and then go for a buy trade. And ultimately, like if you see, all the candles stayed inside this one 15-minute candle high and low itself. There was some rejection and all those, but we were like very cautious on the buying side only, so there is no trade in UBL. Next is Polycab. Polycab, I was expecting only the inside bar formation, but the candle started consolidating good, and a good consolidation is seen, and I was like waiting for a good breakout above the previous day high, and the good breakout is also seen and good consolidation is also seen. Just because of the risk reward ratio, I did not take this stock. Above this candle will be the entry 2168 and the stop loss is 2138. So nearly 30 points more than 1% risk. So that is the reason I avoided this trade. But it gave more than 1:1 ratio. But I avoided this trade because of the risk reward ratio. We should not worry about the risk reward ratio. Just focus on you should not worry about the entry we are missing or not. Just focus on the risk reward ratio so that you will be able to sustain long time in the market. And Emphasis is one such stock which I told that though if you see in a daily time frame it was like it was like a bearish sign. I said it might take support and move upside, and that is what has clearly happened. Waited like all like till the half of the day it was like waiting, and at the previous day low it made a support and kept a bullish engulfing candle and started moving up. So this is how you need to wait for a trade. This is how you need to wait for a trade and then catch the move. Clear? So Emphasis is one stock which was nearly good, and you have to wait for the trade and then take. And then Indian Hotels, yes, this stock I booked a loss. This first candle itself gave a good close, and this second candle also gave a good move. But I was like waiting for a good pullback to take. I should have avoided this trade, but I saw these 3, 4, 5, 6 candles like having a good consolidation. So I took a trade above this candle, keeping a stop loss of nearly like 1:1, like 1%, and but it was not able to move like 1%, and ultimately I booked a loss in Indian Hotels. And then Bajaj Finance is one stock which came into radar just because we had a chat in the live market, YouTube live, and that's how I got the stock, and it did not perform. It did not perform that good. So it got rejected at the previous day, like CPR as well as the bearish golden pivot zone. It came below the previous day low, but ultimately it did not move that good. It again went again to the golden pivot zone and then started rejecting and coming down. There was no such or a good trade happened in Bajaj Finance. Bajaj Finance, did you ask me, have you taken a trade? No, because I don't trade in finance and bank stocks. So that is why I did not take a trade here. And then next is Bharti Airtel. Bharti Airtel gave a good close above the previous day high, and I placed an entry above this, but entire day did not get triggered, and it was like consolidated within the first 30 minutes high and low itself. So Bharti Airtel I might keep this stock in tomorrow as well in radar, and let us see how it is going to perform. Then Shree Cements, I seriously don't know what should I do in this stock, because clearly what I have told, that is what has happened. First thing, inside Camarilla. So whenever an inside Camarilla happens, what I told, either you need to wait for a breakout or breakdown, or rejection at the resistance, or support at the or taking support at the support. So this is what I told. A clear breakout about the previous day high. Fine, first condition satisfied. Next, wait for some pullback. The second candle itself showed some pullback. Then what do you need to do? Go above this and high as entry, like 2883 as entry, and then the stop loss is 28758. Just 130 points as stop loss. See how far it has moved. These are the stocks, or like these movements are like rare. But if you are able to stick with a proper risk reward ratio, and if you are able to hold the stock for a longer time, it will do good. There was one post from one of our followers saying that I was not able to trade in this. I waited for pullback but did not happen. Like, a pullback doesn't mean that it should come like towards previous day high, or it should come towards CPR. To me, I want a pullback just because to reduce the risk reward ratio, to reduce the risk. Just to reduce the risk, that is why I am expecting just 2 to 3 candles consolidation, and then a good move will help me. Nothing much. This is what was expected in Shree Cements. And Reliance, this stock I did not discuss in YouTube live, and even Bharti Airtel or Shree Cements also I did not discuss, because those came in inside Camarilla stocks. And Reliance stock, which came in I said right, one new strategy, open equal to high and open equal to low, and as per this strategy only I got this trade. And if you see, this one candle itself gave a 21 points move, so this is less than 1%, so I will be considering this trade. So I can take an entry above this candle. So 2277 is the entry, 2278 is the entry, and the stop loss is 2256, nearly 22 points, which is like nearly 1%. So we can at least expect 1:1, and it might go till 1:2. So that is what my expectation whenever this sort of setup comes. So after taking this entry, this candle gave, and it started giving a pullback over here, so like a support over here. So this will be my trail SL. So if anyone wants to know how to keep a trail SL, so this will be my trail SL, and say how it has moved from 227778, it has moved till 2308. So nearly like 30 points move, which has given 1:1. Okay. And if someone is asking me like how you will consider this as a trail SL, why not this? It's very simple. Yeah, once it comes for a support, and if it is not breaking your stop loss, and after that it is again crossing your high, this is the high, right? This high is again crossed, then that time you can update your stop loss. Not that here you just should not update your stop loss. You have it, the candle has to break the current day's high, and that is where you need to update the stop loss trail SL. Clear? And then this is one other stock, Metropolis. I was like very bullish on this stock, so I was expecting this stock to take support and move further, but ultimately nothing has happened. It was not able to break the previous day high, and nothing has happened. It just came down. And again, if you ask me if you are still bullish on the stock, yes, I'm still bullish on the stock. I will wait and see for any support to be taken at the CPR zone or somewhere, and that is where I will again consider this Metropolis. And IOC is one stock which actually came under inside Camarilla setup, but what happened is like it gave a breakdown below the previous day low, but unfortunately it did not give our target, and it came to our stop loss. So what does this stock or this stop loss tells you is that whatever strategy you follow, it is not going to be 100% holy grail strategy. So like these setups or like these stop losses might get hit. So that is why I always ask you to focus on risk reward ratio. Clear? And that is why I always tell you to focus on risk reward ratio. So obviously, if you wanted to consider a trade and if you are not checking any risk reward ratio, if you are just bluntly going with the previous day low break and all those, just check for any other resistance or support which is happening. To be very honest, there is some consolidation zone is over here. Okay, so when these consolidation zones to happen, you should wait. It's better to wait and then go for a trade. Yes, I have not told about this consolidation zones or support zone when I was telling about the inside camera law, but these are the stocks which you have to do some case study like why this stock has failed. If this stock has failed, why, what is the reason for this stock to fail, is there any support or resistance, all these things you need to check. If in the case of Shree Cements, if you check, I'm just going with the daily chart. Okay, there is no such consolidation. Even if you see yesterday only it gave a close above the consolidation. Here if you see yesterday it gave a close above the consolidation. So any further breakout it can go till at least here. This should be your expectation. At least 29466 is what is expected, but it again gave a good move. But in the case of IOC, if you see over here, we could see that it is under good consolidation phase. Okay, it is under good consolidation phase, but these are some things which you have to focus a lot. That is why I tell you, like, if you wanted to prefer intraday trading, focus on very less stocks. Either prefer only on inside camera law stocks and focus only on that, so that you will be able to have less stocks in radar and check all those. If you see, only 3 stocks came in inside camera law. One is Bharti Airtel, Shree Cements and IOC. And out of 3, Bharti Airtel did not perform at all, did not break or did not take support. IOC, it was gave a failure break, but if you have held with 1:1, then 1:1, so your loss is 1%. But in the case of Shree Cements, it gave more than 3% or 4%, like 1:1. So more than 1:4 it has given. So that is one such a type of trade you should take, and if you are limited your risk, then you would have easily got your good profit. So you need to work on your strategy, you need to work on the risk reward ratio, and then only you will be able to sustain. Clear? So that's it in this video. I have covered a lot of information in this video. If you feel the content is good, kindly give a like. If you have any other queries, do let me know in the comment section, and please share this video to your friends and family so that they will also be benefited. And what are the stocks in radar for tomorrow, what are the other swing stocks, and what are the stock updates which I told you guys the last week for the swing trades and what happened to those. All these trades will be discussed in Panguchande A to Z channel live. And when that live will come, the time is around 9:20. The live might come at 9:30. Clear? So thanks a lot. Stay tuned for more videos.